Do you like to use cash envelopes, but you also like to shop online? I'm going to show you how you can actually do both at the same time. Hey everybody, I'm Melanie from sweetfrugallife.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you here and to talk a little bit about cash envelopes. I get a lot of questions from people saying, I make a budget, I do everything that you tell me to do, but I just can't stick to the budget. I just keep overspending. And my advice to them when they say that is to try cash envelopes. I'll give you a quick rundown about cash envelopes, but if you want more information, I do have a blog article that goes more into depth. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to learn more about it. The reason for using cash envelopes when you overspend a lot, it makes it more tangible. When you only have this amount of money in an envelope and you say, this is all that I can spend on eating out this month, once it's gone, it's gone. And it makes you kind of second guess. When you see the money just kind of dwindling from your envelope, you're like, whoa, my money's going fast. I'm spending a lot of money this month on fast food. Maybe I should slow it down. But when you spend using a card, it's hard to recognize how quickly the money is going. Even when you are checking your bank account regularly, it doesn't feel quite as real. It's a little bit easier to swipe a card. Now, I love credit cards. I use my credit card all the time. I pay it off monthly. But I have found that for the purchases that I really struggle with impulse control and I tend to overspend on my budget, having cash envelopes for that really has helped me dwindle it down. It's hard to pull the money out and hand it over to somebody. That hurts more than just handing them my debit card. So that's why I recommend cash envelopes to people. It's just a good way to see hands-on how much money you're spending and to stop yourself from spending any more than you actually have set aside. I like to set up cash envelopes every month when we do our budget. I take out of the bank the amount of money that we have budgeted for each of the cash envelopes that I use and then just stuff them into my envelopes. And that's what I have. Sometimes I don't spend all the money in the cash envelope and that money can carry over to the next one if I want, or it can be saved into a different account. In this day and age, cash is not as common as it used to be. So a lot of people, when I say you should try cash envelopes, they will respond to me, but I like to use my credit card to get the rewards, or I just always have the card on hand, it's a lot easier, or I like to shop online. How do I do that with cash envelopes? And I'm going to tell you, it is possible. You can shop online, you can use your credit card and still use cash envelopes at the same time. So for example, today I just bought some hair dye because yes, I dye my hair myself using a really cheap box that I buy on Amazon. I'm frugal, what do you expect? My hair dye box comes out of my other envelope. It cost me $7. So I open up my envelope and I take out $7. That money then goes into my bank envelope. Now my other envelope has less money in it, so I know that I only have this much money to spend, and the money in the bank, I'm never allowed to touch the cash that's in the bank envelope. I don't usually have the temptation to steal money from it. If you struggle with that, hide it from yourself somewhere, give it to your spouse and tell them to hide it from you so that you're not tempted to take the money out of it. So the money in the bank can't be touched until the next month, and it's time to stuff cash envelopes again. I can then take whatever amount of money I put into the bank and use that to stuff my cash envelopes. But this way, I can still use cash envelopes when shopping online. A lot of people struggle with shopping online. Well, it's pretty easy to just go click buy, right? And it's kind of fun to have packages show up at your door. I know I love it. So if shopping online happens to be a big temptation, a big spending temptation for you, you could even make yourself a little cash envelope that just says online shopping. Give yourself $50 or however much you can afford this month for shopping online. And then when you do pay using your credit card, take the money out of that envelope, put it in your bank envelope, and it will help you to stay in your budget. Let me know if you have any questions about cash envelopes. I'll try to do a more in-depth video about it later. And cash envelopes have really helped me to stay in my budget and learn better spending habits. If you struggle with some spending temptations, impulse shopping, try cash envelopes, try using a bank envelope and see if that helps too. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm always happy to help. If you liked this video, if you thought it was helpful, like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you following along for more money saving videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next week.